just start. Whatever it is that has been lingering at the back of your head, something that you've been like kind of thinking about doing, but you don't really know where to start, and blah 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 blah. I know it too well, no shame whatsoever. Sometimes it also takes like some moments to like lead up to that moment where you're just like, okay, now I'm just gonna fucking do it, you know? But just start somewhere. Even if it's the smallest step, even if it's just 1 minute out of your day, just start somewhere. And where I think what's really, really helpful just to get into the process of just going at it and just continuing it and not just doing it once and then dropping it for months on end. Pointing out the finger at myself too, because I've been doing that. Just don't worry about like how the quality is, or like don't look back and think like, oh yeah, I could have said this a little differently, or that's not really like where I was getting. Just trust what's coming through and just start. Just do something. Even if it's if you're wanting to do like music production, even if it's just downloading an app on your phone right now and just doing a tutorial of the app to produce music, you know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of free ones out there. Anything, just literally anything, because manifestation and wishing upon it, praying about it, having faith about it, all amazing things, but one big thing is missing: you taking the action steps, even though it's the last thing we want to hear. I know, I feel you so much, but especially when you start the action, that's what gets the ball rolling. Like, that's where you really get to where spirit has been trying to get you the entire time, but just dreaming in your bedroom or outside where no one can see you is not going to get you very many places, you know? And I know feeling seen is scary, but something that really helped me is like, you're doing spirit a disservice by holding your face, your voice, your essence, your everything that you are back. And if someone wants to judge that, comment on that in negative ways, or other people that you know want to judge you for that, let them. That has nothing to do with you, and letting that stop you is actually so sad. Like, so like not sad in the sense of it's like shameful, something to be shameful about. It's like it's a right to have those feelings and to acknowledge those, but it's sad that spirit has one less voice that he can channel through. He or she or it, I don't know, but the universe, whatever, one less voice because they're letting the Matrix or everyone around them get to them. How sad is that, you know? And so even if your voice isn't heard by 7 billion people on this planet, like, trust that some need to hear it, and just get it out there. Whatever your creation is, like, this entire life is creation. So for me, it's like, why wouldn't that be our purest essence? That, like, our creation is our evolution in my eyes. And when you're creating, you're evolving, because you're taking everything that's on the internal and you're turning it into something material, like something like substance, like even that weirded me out. Something beeped and it never beeps. Now I'm kind of freaked out, but maybe that was confirmation. But anyway, like, get that shit out there. It's not going to be perfect the first few times, and you most likely may not be successful by the first video, or the first music, or the first book, or the first whatever, or like the first anything, you know? But you starting the journey is getting you on the journey, and you need to align yourself with the path. Otherwise, you're not going to be on the path if you always avoid stepping on it in the first place, because you fear of maybe what might be on the other end. Or maybe you don't even fear it, it's just that uncertainty, it's that self-limiting doubt that's in the way. Just start. It's going to lead you the way. It's all going to work out, but you just need to take that first little nudge, and everything will fall into place. And worst case scenario, which is not worst case, by the way, you just get closer to your truth. Maybe the first thing you start creating isn't really the thing that you really want to create, but brings you as like the stepping stone to bring you to the very thing that you really were meant to do. And maybe that thing after a few months or years, you realize, that was also a stepping stone. And that brings you closer and closer and closer to your truth. So, with that being said, I wish you the best. And my challenge for you is to start anything just for 30 seconds. If you've been wanting to draw, just get a pencil and just draw. Set a timer for 1 minute and just draw. And don't think about it, just do it. If you want to write, 1 minute. 1 minute. 30 seconds, I'm also happy. But 1 minute would be chef's kiss.